Hi friends, this is Gani. In this video I am going to explain you how to create GA drawings for this project number 4. This is the continuation video. In my previous video I have explained how to create this project modeling and how to create single part drawings and assembly drawings. For previous videos please go to my channel youtube.com/ganisk. I will provide this link in the description below of this video. Please go through it and come here under videos. Here you can find out Tekla Structure project number 4 modeling and how to create single part drawings and how to create assembly drawings at here. In my channel you will get lot of Tekla structure related videos. I hope these videos might be helpful to you, and at the top right corner please click on subscribe button. If you subscribe you will get notification or updates when uploading a new video, so please click on subscribe. Okay, let's start. Now we're going to create GA drawings for this structure. So go to reports, drawings and reports, and click on here create drawing and click on GA drawings. Now in the list select plan at 0 and go to the drawings property and click on here, and let's take a steel anchor bolt plan and click on load and then click on apply. OK, then click on this option, then click on create. You can see we have the anchor bolt plan at here. We have the details about the anchor bolt plan also here. Just keep aside to make sure this drawing is up to the scale for this sheet. If you want to increase or decrease the scale, double click on this border and you can increase and decrease the scale. You can see we have the grids with the spacing here, so just keep side and click on the dimension and pan it to move the dimension wherever you want to place. You can place it just like this. Now we have the column assembly number here, RF5, RAF6 and RAF6 and RAF6. Similar like that, here come here we have RAF5, 6, RF6. We need to create the assembly drawing number here also, so select this right click on mouse, add mark and applied. You can see now we have RAF6. That's it. Now we have the common detail here, detail A and detail A, and regarding to the detail A information we have at here. This is the spacing. Now we're going to increase this detail, so double click on this border. Now we're going to scale up this detail, so let's take here 8, 1 by 8, then click on modify, apply, and then click on OK. Now the detail view is scaled up here like this. Now we're going to take the dimensions of it. By default we have this dimension from center of the column to both sides 50-50. Now we're going to change this dimension arrows, so double click on this dimension, go to the appearance and click on here and select this option, then click on modify, apply, OK. Now we have the dimension like this. Similar like that, we are going to take the center of column to dimension, so go to dimension and select the vertical from here to center of this column and for this anchor and place it here. Right click on mouse, interrupt. Similar like that, we are going to take here also dimension with the scale up, so double click on this border, now take the scale value here 1 by 8, then click on modify, click on OK. Remove this dimension. We're going to take one more time, so select this horizontal dimension from hole to center of this flange and whole dimension at here. Take the vertical dimension from here to center of the web and at here take like this, right click on mouse, interrupt. Just keep like this. Okay, just keep the dimension just like this, and now we're going to adjust this plan aside, and you can keep this detail view at here. Yeah, that's it about anchor bolt plan. We have the plan with the grids here 1 2 3 4, and this side we have A and B with the dimensions here 5000, equal interval base spacing, and total length is 15,000 millimeter. And we have the detail view about each and every grid location. Here you can see detail here. This is a common location of the detail with the spacing is the typical. So we're going to take here the typical details here with the two details, and we have the assembly number here, assembly position number, RAF5, and here it should be RAF6 and RAF6 and RFA6, and here we have the RF6 and 5 and RF6 and 6. Like that you can create the anchor bolt plan for your project. So just save this drawing and close the window at here. Now we're going to create the elevation views for this project. So go to drawings and reports and click on here drawings, create drawings, then click on this gear drawing, then come here. Now we're going to take the elevation on A, so click on this option, then go to drawings and reports and click on here. Now we're going to take elevation, so select this option, settings, steel elevations, then click on load. Now elevation of, we're going to take at the elevation of grid 1, so let's take elevation of grid 1, then click on modify, apply, OK, then click on this option, open drawing, then click on create. Okay, we have the information about this drawing like this. Now we're going to scale up this drawing a little bit, so double click on this border, let's take 1 by 50 millimeter, then click on modify, click on apply, OK. Okay, click on this border and you can pan it and you can adjust the position of this drawing like this. If you want to create this grid label at bottom, double click on this grid, tick at here, then click on modify, apply, OK. Click on this border, you can adjust this dimension length also. Just close this window, property window, and zoom it and click on this border line, and you can reduce the length of this grid just like this. Similar like that, click on here and pan it to reduce the grid length. Here also we're going to reduce the grid length. At the top also click on here and reduce the grid length up to here. Okay, we have the total length here. Now we're going to place this dimension at the bottom, so place it here. We have the dimension, elevation dimension, and spacing between the two grids also we have it, and assembly numbers also we have the assembly numbers, after assembly number here. Like this, and just adjust this position of this assembly numbers identical to each other on both sides, just like this. Okay, now we're going to give the information about this connection bolts at here. So you can take the detail view, so zoom it, and now we're going to view, click on view and select this detail view and click on here and take the detail view and pick the label position here and pick the insertion point at this location. Right click on mouse, interrupt. Now double click on this border. Now we're going to increase the scale up this detail, so double click on this border and now we're going to increase the scale at this location. Just take here 25, then click on modify, apply, OK. Now I'm going to check the detail view, scale up. If you wish, you can increase a little bit, so we're going to increase a little bit larger. So double click on this border and take here, let's take 15, 1 by 15, then click on modify, apply, and then click on OK. Okay, now we have the information about this connection at this location. So click on here and you can adjust this display a little bit larger. You can increase the visibility depth also. Click on cancel here and don't double click on this border, just click on once and you can drag it to increase the visibility depth like this. Okay, now we're going to give the connection details here. So click on this bolt and right click on mouse, add mark and applied. Now we have this is the bolt size, bolt hole diameter, but we don't require any bolt diameter at this location. So double click on this option and remove this size and just take the full name at here, modify. You can see now we have the bolt M 16 by 50 is the bolt diameter and the length of the bolt is the 50 millimeter. For number of bolts you can take from in this list. You can see this is the number of bolts, so select it and click on add and click on modify. Here you can see this is the number of bolts. Now we're going to place this number of bolts before of this full name, so move up, then click on modify, apply, OK. You can save this property also, click on save as, then click on apply, OK. Just keep like this. Now we have the information between the column to rafter with the 6 number of bolts with the diameter is the 16 die and length is the 15 millimeter. This is more than this information is more than enough to erect these 2 column to rafter at this location. So just give the section symbol at here. So go to annotation and click on this, double click on this symbol and click on here and take in the list, take the section, then click on OK and give the number here is the 48, then click on modify, apply, OK. Now click on this symbol and place it here, right click on mouse interrupt. Now we're going to increase this size, so double click on this symbol, go to appearance and take here 30, then click on modify. Now we're going to reduce here size 20. Now go to angle 90 degrees, apply, OK. Now I'm going to place this symbol at here. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to place the one more symbol at this location, so click on symbol and place it here, right click on mouse interrupt. Now I'm going to change the angle here, so go to appearance and take here 0 angle, then click on modify, apply, OK. And now we can place the section symbol at this location just like this. Yeah, that's it. Now we have the information about this bolt is the here and this is the detail view about here. This is the typical detail at this location and here you can give here the typical detail like this. And now we're going to take here the detail at this location, so go to view and select this detail view and zoom it and place here and pick the point on circle and pick the label point at here, label position, and pick the insertion point at this location. Then right click on mouse interrupt and drag aside. We don't require any grids at this location, so double click on this grid and you can take only label and remove this tick mark, then click on modify, apply, OK, like this. Similar like that what I'm going to do at here also, double click on here and take the only label and remove this tick mark, then click on modify, apply, OK, like this. Double click on this border. You want to change the scale, you can scale change at this location, it's OK, then click on OK. Okay, now we're going to take the change the depth view here to get the clear view. Now we're going to take the section here, so go to view and go to annotation and take the symbol, section symbol, click on here, right click on mouse interrupt and zoom and place it here. You can use this symbol also, then select this symbol and use the shortcut Ctrl+C for copy and pick the origin position and pan it here, and you can place it here for placing this section symbol at this location like this. Now we're going to give the information about this connection bolt, so click on this bolt, right click on mouse, add mark and applied. Now we have the information about this connection also here. We require 8 bolts with a bolt size is 16 dia and length is the 15 millimeter, just like this. Okay, this is the elevation erection drawing elevation view, just like this at grid 1. Similar like that, you can create multiple elevation views. So save this drawing, Ctrl+S for save it, and you can give the information about this connection also here. For example, let's come here. Now we're going to give the connection details at this location. Select this bolt, right click on mouse, add mark and applied. Here you can see now we required here 8 bolts for one connection, and another connection we required 4 bolts. So we're going to give this information in roof plan, so no need to give here. So just to save this, just save this drawing, Ctrl+S for save it, and close this drawing at here. Now we're going to similar like that, you can check take the elevation on grid 2, 3 and 4, go to the drawings and reports and click on create drawing and click on this geo drawing. You can take the elevation on grid 1, 2, 3, 4 like the similar like that. You can take this elevations on grid 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it about this elevations on grid 1, 2, 3, 4. That's more than enough for information about this assembly numbers for column and rafter and about the connection between the column to rafter. Now we're going to take the roof detail. So before going to the roof, now we're going to go to the window and take the view list and take the plan at 4400, then click on here and close it. Now just cross check it, the visible depth of the rafters and columns and bracings and everything. Now close the window. You can cross check, double click on space, click on this option, then double click on space. You can change this depth. If you want to increase or decrease, you can change the up and down visibility depth here, then close it and close this window. Now go to the general arrangement drawings, so click on drawings and reports and click on create drawings and click on here, and now take the plan at 4400, then go to the drawing property and click on here and take at steel plan and click on load and plan it. Now we're going to take, this is the roof plan, so just rename it here with the roof plan and then click on modify, apply, OK. Now click on this option and then click on create. Okay, now we have the roof plan here, so just keep a side of it a little bit higher. Yeah, that's it. Now we're going to take these dimensions here a side. You can adjust these dimensions like this, and now we have the assembly numbers here. This is the B1 and this is the B2. For this base beams purlins, we have the B3. Just keep at the middle this assembly numbers here. Hold the control button and select this 4 of it, and you can adjust this position of this marks at the middle. Hold the control button and select these 4 purlin numbers and just adjust at the middle. hold control button and select this part numbers and make it at the middle, just like this. Similar like that, we are going to move these part numbers also, assembly numbers. That's it. Now we have the information about the purlin location with the assembly number here, part numbers here, assembly numbers, and we have the assembly numbers about the bracings also here, you can see. Now we're going to give the connection details about the purlin and as well as for this connection. So zoom it, and now we're going to take the detail view here. So go to views and take this detail view and click on here and take this detail view and place it here. Okay, this is the rafter and this is the purlins. So we have the bolt information here. So select this bolt, right click on mouse, add mark and applied. Now we require here the 4 bolts with the size 12 dia and 25 millimeter length. So just take the section symbol here. So go to view, go to annotation and select this symbol and place it here, right click on mouse, interact, and now place the section symbol at this location. Now we're going to reduce this size. So double click on it, appearance, and take here, let's take 15, then click on modify, apply, OK. Take 10 millimeter, apply, OK. Just place it at the middle. Now select it, Ctrl+C, copy, and pick the origin position and pick the destination position at here, right click on mouse, interact. Now we're going to take the section at here also for the rafter. So go to annotation, select the symbol and place it here, right click on mouse, interact, and double click on this symbol and go to appearance and take the 15, and now we're going to change the angle here 90 degrees, then click on modify, apply, OK, and drag and select at the middle of this rafter. Select it, Ctrl+C, copy, and from here to at here, right click on mouse, interact. Now we have the bolt information at this location. This is the typical detail here for all the junctions at here and here also. You can give the information at here. You can give the title also at the bottom for rafter to purlin location, typical details. So similar like that, we have the information at here also. Go to views and take the dimension and take the detail view at here and place the detail B at this location, then right click on mouse, interrupt. Now just increase the scale up a little bit like this. Now we have the scale with 1:15. Here also we have 1:15. Just you can give the dimension, projection dimension also. Go to dimension and take the horizontal from middle of this rafter to here. It should be 100 millimeter. You can see like this. Now we're going to take here. We don't require any grid dimension yet here, so double click on this grid. Now we're going to remove the grid labels as well as here. Then click on modify, apply, OK. Similar like that here also we're going to remove this grid marking like this. We have the projection with 100 millimeter of this purlin. So we record the bolt information at here. So click on it and right click on mouse, add. Just select this bolt, right click on mouse, add mark, and using applied property you'll get the bolt information like this. Now we're going to take the section symbols here. You can use this symbol, so select it, Ctrl+C, copy from origin position to pick the destination position to paste this symbol at here and place it here. Now we're going to delete this symbol. Now we're going to take here the symbol, select it, Ctrl+C, copy from here to at here, right click on mouse, interrupt. Okay, this is the information about the connection between the rafter to purlin with the bolts. Here we have the bolt information and assembly position numbering for the rafter and the columns and this purlin and bracing, especially this roof plan for bracings and purlins. So we have the information about purlin and purlin connection. Now we're going to see the information about the bracing. So we're going to take the detail at here. So go to view and select this detail view and pick the center point at here and take this and pick the label position and pick the destination position. So now we're going to place the here, right click on mouse, interrupt, zoom it. Now we're going to increase the depth visibility here, so increase a little bit, click on this point and increase the depth visibility just like this. Now click on this bolt, right click on mouse, add mark and apply. Now we have the information about here. We require the 2 bolts with a diameter 12 millimeter and length is the 30 millimeters. So take the section symbol, go to annotation and take the symbol and place it here, right click on mouse, interrupt and just place the symbol at here. Now we're going to copy this symbol, select it, Ctrl C, copy from here to at here and here, right click on mouse, interrupt. Now we're going to reduce this size, so go to appearance and take here 10 and angle is 0, click on modify, apply, OK. Now we're going to place the section symbol at this location like this. Okay, that's about the connection between rafter to angle. Now we're going to take the typical detail about at this location. So now we're going to take the detail about here, so place aside and now go to the views and take the detail view and place it here and take the label position and drag it and place it here, insertion point, right click on mouse, interrupt. If you want to increase the scale up, you can increase the scale up this drawing for detail. So let's take this size at this moment. Okay, now we're going to give the bolt information. Click on this bolt, right click on mouse, add mark and apply. We record the 2 bolts for this angle to this angle, so just place it here. Similar like that, select it, right click on mouse, add mark and apply. We record the 2 bolts for this connection also for this angle to this angle. Now we're going to copy this this section symbol, select it, Ctrl C, copy from here to pick the destination position at here and place it here and at here, right click on mouse, interrupt. That's it about this connection details like this. This is more than enough for the erection of these purlins to the rafter and bracings to the rafter. With the bolt information we have it and assembly position numbers also we have it. This is more than enough for the erection drawings for columns and purlins and bracings and everything. So just save this drawing, Ctrl S for save it and close window at here. Okay, that's about GA drawings, how to create the GA drawings. Now we're going to create the reports. So click on this drawings and reports and take this reports at here. In the list we're going to take here, first of all we're going to take the material list. So scroll it down. Now we're going to searching for material list. So come here and select this material list. You can see we have the material list here. So select this material list and click on create from all. You can see now we have the report about this project. Here you can see we have the L 50 by 50 by 5 thickness. We have the grade and quantity and length and area and weight, everything we have. Entire project we have the total. We used this number of materials with the weight here. You can see total the structure weight is the 2.5 tons. Nearly we have the 2.5 tons this structure. Like this you can create the report with a material list and quantity and weight and everything. Okay, close it. Now we're going to create the assembly drawings list. So come here, assembly list. We're going to come here and in the list we're going to take here you can see assembly list. Select it and click on this create from all. You can see we have the assembly list here, B1, B2, B3, B4, B5 and BR1 bracings, and these are the rafters and columns. Here you can see we have the with the quantity and weight, everything we have it for the entire structure like this. For bolt list we're going to take the bolt list from here. So select this bolt list and create from all. You can see now this is the standard of bolt, and these are the entire project we are using only side bolts, and this is the information. 20 by 45 bolt, 20 is the diameter, 45 is the length, and quantity we require 32, and 12 by 30 we require 48, and 12 by 25 we require 192, and 16 by 50 bolt we require 80. Like that, you can take the bolt list of the entire structure by using these reports. That's it about how to create reports and how to create GA drawings about this project. Okay, if you have any doubts, please comment below. If you like this video, please like it and share it. For more Tekla structure related videos, please go to my channel, youtube.com/ganisk. I will provide this link in the description below of this video. Please go through it and come here. Under videos, you can find out so many Tekla structure related videos. I hope these videos might be helpful to you. And at the top right corner, please click on subscribe button. If you subscribe, you will get notification or updates when I upload a new video. So please click on subscribe. Thank you.